So summer's around the corner and AC tune-ups are really important. They're preventative, and so we're looking for a few things. At the end of the day, we want to make sure your system runs as efficient and as long as possible. How we do that is we go through a few of the different systems. There's a 26-point checklist. Your system's comprised of a few different sections. It has the equipment itself, the furnace. It's probably in your garage, maybe in your attic, it might be in a closet in your hallway. There's also, if you have air conditioning, or if you want to add air conditioning, that can be done. But if you have air conditioning, there's going to be a condenser probably somewhere out in the backyard or side of the house. Those are the main components. And then you have the ductwork that runs all through the attic, maybe under your home, it might be in the walls. So there's a lot of times where there's people up trampling around, whether it's the cable guy or somebody doing service work in your attic. What we find oftentimes is there's disconnected ducts, and people don't know it because I don't know about you, but I don't spend much time in my attic. I don't hardly go up there at all. So it's really good to have somebody come through and check every connection. We want to make sure we're just not heating and cooling the attic. There's other things that we want to be looking, or that we look for, like the natural gas connections. Do we see any leaks, or do we detect anything? With condensate, these systems produce water, and a lot of times it's too late. By the time we know there's a lot of mold remediation companies and disaster companies these days. What typically happens is these things start dripping little bits of water, and they drip a little bit more if it's up in the attic, and before you know it, we see ceilings cave in, and that could have all been prevented. Usually it's because of what we call a condensate line. It takes that water and it takes it outside. But those can get clogged up over the years. They do get clogged up, so it's very important that we come through, we blow all those connections out, we check them, and we make sure there's no water spots or stains, and we can deal with that. Also the filtration. There is a filter in your system. Every system has one or should have one, so we're going to find that and we're going to replace it. And then the refrigerant levels. So these things operate with refrigerants, and they need to be at the right pressures. If they have too much, it can cause a lot of stress on the system and not run efficiently. And if they don't have enough, that's when you turn on your air conditioner and you're like, man, this thing's taking forever to cool down the house. What's going on? Well, it's just not operating properly. So we can come up there and top it off or fill it up with refrigerant, get it to the right pressures. And the delta, or the split, the difference between the air going in and the air coming out should be about 30 degrees in your home. So if it's coming in at, let's say, 85 degrees, it should be coming out at 55 degrees by the register. Yeah, so right now we're running our early bird special on AC tune-ups. We all know summer's coming. So call us at 844-700-7272 and we can schedule today.